Hi, this is Paula again. And last week, one of the members of one of my Facebook groups asked how to recreate this label. So I went ahead and redid it in Craft Artist and I shared the DigiKit with those groups. But I also want to show you how to recreate it yourself. I mean, it's a very simple project and it's easy enough to do in Craft Artist. As you can see, it's just two fonts, circles, a background, and glitter accents. And that's it. And I also wanted to acknowledge where this item came from, our inspiration piece came from, and it's attributed to Little Shop of Wow. And again, this was taken off of Pinterest. The DigiKit that I created, I used this kit from Creative Fabrica. I get a lot of my graphics from there. I'm a subscriber and I'm also an affiliate. So if you do choose to look around or make a purchase, I would appreciate it if you use my affiliate link, which is listed above. But also, I'm going to show you how to do everything within Craft Artist itself without having to make any purchases. The initial label that I did, it was um, a 4 by 6, 6 by 4, based on the Facebook members' request. And again, it's very simple to do this. And I'm going to start with the background. On here, I'm just going to make a simple shape. I'm going to make my colors black, my fill black here. And I'm going to make a square. And going back to my select tool, I'm going to pull this right into my background. So I have that there. I don't need this square anymore. So I'm going to cut it. Then I'm also going to need some circles of various sizes. So I'm just going to draw a few. And I like to pull them right into my embellishments right away, just so that I will have them there and don't have to keep redrawing them. Now I'm going to get rid of these. And the other thing we're going to need is that gold background. So for that, I'm going to come over to our stencils, and I'm using a square stencil. I'm going to pull it onto my page, resize it, go into my brush tools, and again, all of this is already in the software as it is. Okay, I'm going to select my gold brush. I'm going to have to do it twice. Okay, I'm going to select brush up here, which I should have done first. Now I'm going to select my gold brush, and then you can see it changed it here. And then I also like to keep my brush rather large when I'm making backgrounds. So here it is, and I'm just going to fill that in like so. Select tool, go here, click on my stencil again, lift my stencil, and that's going to be the gold that we're going to use to fill in those letters. I'm also going to take that and I'm going to pull it into my background. I'm sorry, not in my backgrounds, but into my embellishments. But I will also put in my backgrounds because I might want to use that for something later on. Okay, so again, I'm going to cut this. And then, like I said, that was made up of two fonts. I'm going to go back to page one more time. Now I'm really not going to worry about the white font that was used for Bachelorette Hangover Kit. What I'm going to focus on is the bash. So going back to my blank page, I'm going to put some alphabets on my page. And for this, I'm just going to use a full letter, but if I was doing a full kit or I wanted a full alphabet, I would put all my letters, all my punctuation, all my numbers on here that I wanted to use to make a full alphabet kit. But I'm just going to use A, B, C, D, E, F, which didn't print because I was in the wrong key. Okay, here we go. Back to the alphabet. A, B, C, D, E, F. And I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm also going to make these larger. And I'm going to change the font. Arial Black is a nice solid font, so that's what I'm going to use. And again, I'm going to pull this over into my embellishments. If you've seen some of my videos or you continue to watch me, you'll see that I do this a lot. Mostly because I'm lazy and don't want to type things over again. So I'm going to cut this. And I'm going to pull this glitter back over here one more time. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a graphic style out of this. And this is my most favorite thing in this program. And I'm started another series on graphic styles. And again, you will constantly hear me say, this is my most favorite thing. So, and graphic styles are very easy to create. So what you want to do is, first you want to convert your item to a picture. So under Tools, I'm going to convert it to picture and just hit OK. And then once you convert it to picture, you want to turn back around, go back to Tools, and convert it to curves. And before I convert this into curves, let me just show you one thing. If I click on this and I'm right clicking to create a graphic style, I get nothing here, okay? But once I have it converted to curves, and I'm right clicking my mouse again and I go to create graphic styles, you'll see it here. And I'm going to name this Gold for Tutorial. And then I also have an option of where I store this. And because I'm making a new DigiKit, I can put it here, but I usually put it in Paula Styles, because if I do not save the DigiKit and I put my style in that category, then it's lost. But if I put it under Paula Styles or whichever category you make for yourself, then it'll stay there until I delete it. Okay, and I'm going to come back over here. And it should be here. Let's see. Maybe it's in my other category. Nope. There it is. Goal for tutorial. And I'm going to hit undo because some kind of way I hit something over here in my styles and I changed my goal. So there we go. I'm undoing it. I've created this style here. And now I can get rid of this. Now first I'm going to take one of these circles and I'm going to apply that style to it. Now that circle is gold. And again, I'm going to pull that back over here into my embellishments. There it is. I'll just leave that one there for now. I'm going to pull my alphabet over, and I'm going to show you how to do this two ways. Now I pull my alphabet over, I can just click on graphic style and it fills it in. And what it does is when everything is grouped like this, it stretches that style over all the letters. And actually, this one looks closer to what's on that bag. But I'm going to pull this over again. And this time, I'm going to convert this to curves. And once I convert it to curves, all of these letters are now separate. And if I could group them again, and I apply the graphic style to it, this time the style gets applied to each individual letter. And I'm going to convert these to curves now too. Now this one will be broken apart. And this way you can see the difference between them. This one style is applied to the individual letter. This one was applied to the whole group of letters and it was stretched over all the letters. Okay, I'm just going to select everything on here and just get rid of it to clean my workspace up. Okay, I'm going to pull these letters over again, make them a little larger. I'm going to apply that graphic style. Now I'm going to go to my tools key and convert them to curves. Now with these, I'm going to come over here to my letters and I'm going to pull them straight in here. It's asking me if I want to group these letters when I pull them into my letters column or if I want to keep them separated. So I'm going to click no, I do not want them grouped. And now what it's opening is my keyboard to enter my letters, and it's very simple. So once you double click on it, and you have your numbers down here. Okay, now my letters are here, and I'm going to get rid of this again. Now I'm going to take a quick look and show you where all these items are going. If I go into Tools again, DigiKit Creator, you will see those circles that we started with the gold circle, that alphabet, that gold page is under my embellishments. Those two colors are in my background, and then over at my letters, here's that alphabet I did. And if I had added that graphic style under DigiKits instead of Paula Styles, it would be under graphic styles here. Okay, now I'm going back to my embellishments. I'm going to pull these dots back over, and I'm going to go into my color tab and change them. Now some of the dots were, I took them to be light pink, and on there was no outline on it, so you either want your line and your fill color the same, or you want to make sure that your line is transparent. Again, line transparent. My fill color is going to be line transparent, fill color white, and that dot is there. And I'm going to pull this one over here, this one over here. Now I'm going to keep that black one. Now I'm just going to get rid of these. And we'll make another larger, say, white one. And again, this is why I was saying that you wanted your outline either the same color or transparent, because if not, you're going to have this black ring around it, which wasn't present in the inspiration design. So I'm going to go back over here and change this to transparent. And here we go over here. And I got rid of all my black dots. Oh, I didn't want any black dots. Okay. Now, I think we have just about everything we need to make this label. So, what I'm going to do is bring this background over. So, there's the black background. Okay, now I'm going to pick up this pink dot, and we have something here called stamp mode. Now, first you could just copy and paste and drag, but again, Craft Artist has a lot of very wonderful tools. And this stamp mode, you click on it, and then you just drag and click to where you want to go to. Now, it's my select tool. I'm going back to my embellishments. I'm going to pick up my, let's see, oh, I made it transparent. Okay, here's my white dot. And again, stamp mode. Just randomly putting some of those in there. And I'm going to pick up that gold dot. Same thing, stamp mode. I'm also going to take one of these and resize it, just make it a little larger. Go to stamp mode again. And that's basically it. I mean, you could just play around with those dots and the sizes and the position. And then if you want to, you can move some forward, move some back. And then when it comes to the letters, I'm going here, and um, since I didn't do the full alphabet, I'm just going to do fade. That'll work. FADE, you type it in here, and then when you go to insert, it puts the letters right in there. I'm going to group these. I have a transparent dot over here, so let me ungroup them. Pick that up, get rid of it. Now, I'm going to group this, and I am going to stretch them out. And you know what? That's a little close, so I'm going to just use my arrow keys just to space that out a little bit. Take this A, use the arrow keys on my keyboard and space it out a little bit. And that is pretty much it. Like I said, I didn't put that other text line in there, but we can. Let's change that font color. White. Still doesn't look. Change it. And I would just go to my select tool. You could copy it and paste it and bring it down here. And there is more in this box. I do have more letters in here. It's just not showing up. I'm not correcting any of my mistakes or editing this video. You guys just have to bear with me some because I'm still working with an injured hand here, and so some of my mouse clicks are not really correct. But that's the basic way to make that kit. And then also down here on the bottom line, it's showing the pages that I had open. And if I go to add this as a DigiKit layout, then there it is. If I go to my tools again, DigiKit Creator, there are the balls I use, the glitter sheet, the letters, which I really don't need now. I just had that for just to have them in place because I was going to use them again, so I can get rid of that. This is a transparent circle. I don't need that, so get rid of that. And then here's that partial alphabet I made. For the kit, I did the full alphabet and the numbers. And then that layout, here's the layout. And then what I'll do is hit Save DigiKit. And what this is popping up is saying that I didn't add any materials. Okay, you might have heard part of that. That was my alarm going off. Okay, what this screen is saying is that I didn't add any materials to the DigiKit, so it's asking me if it wants to, if I want the software to create them for me. And I'm going to say yes. And this one here, I'm just going to call um, bash tutorial, and I save it, and I'm done, and that's all there is to it. And before I end this, I'm just going to show you the DigiKit that I created before. So right here where it says add some items from DigiKits, this is the one I actually shared. And again, I had more circles, more backgrounds. I did a full 2 alphabets, and I did add my graphic styles to this. But I didn't save my layout. Now, that pretty much winds it up for this tutorial, but I do plan on expanding upon this on another tutorial, and I'm going to show you how to take these this graphic style or this goal sheet and then do some different effects on it. So we'll do that one next. Thanks for watching.